Hi there. We've been talking about the stages of teacher development. Now we're going to talk about the developmental stages of a supervisor. What? They don't just take over as perfect individuals who understand our every need and want? You mean they don't come into a position as a well-groomed image of supervisory perfection? No way. It does not work like that. I'm reminded of when I first took over as the director of the Child Development Center at the Eureka campus of College of the Redwoods. I was totally excited that I had been hired, and on my first day, I was told to report to Human Resources first, and they would walk me over. On our way to the center, I asked the HR person who was going to give me orientation, training, etc. She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Who is going to be training me on the systems of the center?" "Oh, we don't have anyone who will do that. The acting director will go back into her classroom today, and you are on your own." What? Are you kidding me? I just about had a heart attack. However, the people in the center were very patient with me and helped me gain the knowledge needed to perform the basic tasks while I got acclimated to the center and the college as a whole. And remember, I already had been a director before, just not in a lab school and not in California, so I had some basic supervisory experience. When a supervisor comes in brand new, we can expect them to operate at stage 1 in table 6.1 of our text on page 79. I might refer to it as a slapped around stage. You slap yourself around for mistakes you make, and you may get slapped around by a few people. Well, maybe a whole lot of people. You are getting acclimated, and it just takes time. There's no way around that. There might be a lot of self-doubt in this time period, and the state of things in the center prior to the new supervisor taking over can make a huge difference as well. When I first started working for KinderCare Learning Centers, I took over following a period of disasters, including a child being left outside on the playground for 2 hours by themselves. A toddler. 2 hours. So when I came in, although I made a few mistakes, I was a far cry better than what they had had previously, and was regarded as a bit of a hero. Fast forward a few years, I'm leaving, and a new director is coming in. Things went very well while I was there, and although she was an experienced director, she was stepping into a new atmosphere. It wasn't the greatest situation to begin with, but they survived, and eventually it returned to being a great center. Okay, wow, I kind of got off topic, except that we must expect that there will be transitions, even with experienced supervisors. Maturing is my favorite stage to be in. Everything doesn't seem as new, and you're really able to effectively manage. Some of you, believe it or not, are going to be thrown into a supervisor role at some point. Well, I know from reading your intro post that some of you already have. Don't be afraid, and don't be too hard on yourself. It is challenging for all new supervisors. The first year, you do everything for the first time. The second year, you remember, oh yeah, I did this last year. Somehow you survive and continue to progress through those stages. Be sure to keep working on your interview assignment. Don't procrastinate till the end. Way too much stress. Have a great week.